Keisha is a hairdresser from the land of liberty. The whole world is watching United States, America, and we have never been to the States, and it always remains a dream of freedom for us. And we found our little theory from the sources about the star seed, or the third wave of the visitors, and this is a collection of works from an individual live on the other side of the planet, and it's a long story, it's a long journey, it's tear flowing like a river, full of emotions, full of heartaches, hardships, some good and negative memories. But we will go into the purpose of the video. Along the way, we will introduce our guest Keisha, our hairdressers. It has been years that no one has ever haircut or hairdress my nasty hair. It would be great someone would cut my hair sometimes. So we will go into the business of these videos, and excuse me, the video concerning a task that we cannot afford to fail. There is no the other way, and there must be the way that work. Otherwise, the no is not an option. Why I say no, it's not an option, because it has to work. Thanks goodness it does work. This is why I'm reporting this. Here we see 3 circuits, and what's the significance of these 3 circuits? Ever anyone reach this final stage is the end of the stories. The electronic is free. The creator of such circuits he or she will be filled of joys, because it reaches infinity as well as self-sustains. This is the circuit running not inwardly but outwardly, floating not according to the physical, floating according to very much the opposite of the physical, thus is outside. In the second case, the electronics attempts to approach infinities. This is the first most common case, that the people keeps arguing AC, DC, AC, DC, and you can see that these 2 stages. People, while in the first stage, would come up with a conclusion that they reach the second stage. but you can see clearly both circuits are different from each other. So this box was closed in the beginning of the video. I would like to remain it closed, but in order to accomplish what I have introduced our guest Keisha's, some secret must be revealed in order to achieve the goal, and now I would straight away put this little guy's the place where it belongs. Now this little guy is fully in place and fully capable in its appropriate place on the circuits to do what it's supposed to accomplish. Now I will flip this little guys so you can see the connection is already being made and is ready to plug and go. Now in this angle you can see it more clearly how it has all connected up, and it's a beautiful little guys. There's more technical data, but I would not go into it all at once, and I would give a closer look to these little guys. It's a beautiful little hardware. So without going into great extents, now if you look closer to this little guy, you can nearly see a little bell shaped geometry formed within these fellows. Now so what has it got to do with Keisha's? These are the seeds from trees. They are very much alive. When they're exposed to the sunlight, they grow. But the sad reality of our world is you can see a bowl of food that is contaminated to an extreme that is no longer suitable for any human consumptions, and the only one thing you can do is to throw it away, or otherwise you will need to do something dramatic on the food that has been contaminated in order to neutralize the food. So a beam of light is used. The video will be run out. A particular wavelength of light is used to penetrate the the substance of the contaminated foods in attempts to save these tons and tons of otherwise it would be wasted away or thrown away harvest of the land. So the data gather and the result is encouraging. It's working. It's working nearly like the same principle happening to all kind of different seeds. The seed exposed to the sunlight. If you have any seed in the kitchen, you watch them and they will grow larger in the absence of waters. Even though they are in a jar, you expose them to a sunlight, they grow. In this case, this troublesome jar of contaminated food has been exposed to a very strong light. A light sets carry a specific matrix, and it connects up in a surprising way, straight and plug and go. And what actually, still in the first stage of collecting data, even though the result is encouraging, the working theory exists. As currents pass through a standard circuit, you introduce a part of circuits that contain the matrix. Let's take the lower parts. When current flows through it in the copper wire, when you reach these coils, something strange happens. Look at the curves. Something very strange happens. This type of coil has a very nasty habit of destroying and damaging our power supply, damaging the diodes that should not have been damaged. Those diodes are capable of load of not hundreds and thousands of volts. It should not be damaged in such a way. But these little guys very happy to toast them. So where do they got the power to toast the diodes that should not be toasted in the first place? Is a great indicator that they are doing something. So the coil containing a specific matrix is being light up in a way that penetrates the hard shells in order to correct the proteins. And it's working, and it's very simple. Anyone can do it. Well, even though the time is up, excuse me.